Yes, good evening, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Salas and Apollo's Travels. It's a beautiful time again to share, lovely updates and wise advice with travelers or applicants who have interest in traveling. It's also an opportunity to say thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to the old subscribers who have been viewing the videos, sharing with their friends. Some who have been sharing, my contact to their friends as well, Some who do business, some who make inquiries, they just want to know to prepare their minds before they travel, which is very, very good, You have to make research. Yeah, it's very, very good. You have to make research. So this evening, I'm going to be talking about Vietnam, and I'm going to be talking about things we should know and why it's still an opportunity to go there to Vietnam. So there is this secret people don't know about traveling. Maybe not everybody, maybe few people in most cases. Sometimes it's not about UK, sometimes it's not about Canada. I can vividly say here, where I am here in Kazakhstan, I know people who are earning about 600,000 tenge as teachers here in Kazakhstan. Yeah, and 600,000 tenge now is inclusive of their rents, bills, everything. It's close to like 1.2 million. I'm saying it, I know, not as if they said, I know somebody who is close to me who ends up to that money. Yeah. I'm not saying you should come to KZ though, right? That you get, there's some people who pay, who earn less. Yeah, don't get me wrong. But in every country, there are opportunities, and opportunities meet your skills. Your skills tells how much you're going to earn. Sometimes information and the kind of people you roll with, it matters a lot. Just be prepared and make sure you have the skills there. It's going to help you a long way, big time. There's a guy I know, the guy that babs me, he doesn't work here in Kazakhstan. When I tell people sometimes, it's not about, I just want to go also. Let's calm down. In fact, being my faith line, one thing, something told me some times back that it's not about hustling. No. Yeah, you have to work hard. You have to be diligent. You have to be fervent at work. But it's about the grace of God sometimes. There are people who don't do this hard job. What they do is, when I was in Bahrain, I was earning $700. I was working as a security. I don't do stand posts. There was an office. I sit down there as a supervisor. So you know what it is. There was a system. That was not the top peak of life. $700 is not money. But for a starting life, it was a lot of money. Yeah, better from what I was earning while I was in Nigeria doing the agent job, or probably, it was like just a sub-added opportunity for me. I hope you guys understand this. So there are opportunities everywhere, and our skills matters. But there is this secret. When a country is fresh, in most cases, it's just like when you go to the well early in the morning to fetch from the well. Most times you're going to fetch a clean water because it has settled very well. Yeah, people have not gone there, people have not cast it, in cases like that. So this is the story now behind Vietnam. It used to be Dubai. The IP don't cast. It used to be Bahrain, IP don't cast. It used to be Kazakhstan, IP don't cast. Qatar, they were very wise enough. They saw that most people were coming with IR card. So instead of them coming there to come and misbehave, and they'll start arresting people, deporting people without visa, stuff like that, they opened their border for work visa. People could apply for their work visa. They made it very easy. Same thing as Oman. Oman has always made it easy. No tourists for Nigerians anymore. Only 2 years. So 2 years is hard for you to come and you'll be walking on the street without a valid paper. Kazakhstan came and the IP don't cast. Yeah, so that's the way it is. So people who came here early enough, we could see that they benefited from, from the good of the land, basically. And same thing applies to Vietnam now. Vietnam is a fresh route. It's really a fresh route. Yeah, people are just booming in now. People are getting their visas. People are booming in. So the opportunities there. You get to read about the country, get to make research, things that they ride bikes a lot. So if you are good at, I'm not saying I have those jobs, please. I'm just sharing my, from what I've seen and what I've read, people have, engaged who are over there, my contacts over there, these are just things that would be helpful. Some of you don't do your visas with us, but that doesn't mean you cannot have helpful information that would help you while you travel, and that will expose you as well. So they have a lot of bikes. So trust me, there will be a lot of mechanic shops where bikes are being repaired and stuff like this. So, and there will be a lot of delivery jobs as well. Maybe language might be a barrier, but I know offers and opportunities will always be in this line. There's said to be a lot of teaching jobs, factory jobs, farming jobs. Vietnam produces one of the best rice in the world. Yeah, so there are a lot of farming jobs in Vietnam. So it doesn't have to be that you want to go there and you want to start, corporate jobs, stuff like that. You can look deep opportunity. Like there's somebody here in Kazakhstan. I was amazed. Like 2 people. The other guy is a farmer. He stays in one of the rural area, and I think he spoke with his landlord that he would love to use his land for farming. He plants okra and he sells it to locals. He plants maize, he plants okras, and they sell a few other things that the local people consume. So not only Nigerians consume them, local people, I think tomatoes, he plants a lot of things. He's into farming generally, and he's making his cool cash. There's also another person I know is into livestock, where he has chicken, like all these livestock, and he has a very big, I'm sure he started from somewhere. He didn't start that big. Yes, it started from somewhere. And there's also somebody we know here, Cosmos Group of Schools. He opened a school here in Kazakhstan. Yeah, these people have been here for some time, but they started from somewhere. They started the journey from somewhere. They had some vision, they had some goal, and it's working for them now. So guys, same thing applies to Vietnam. It's open now because they are giving us 1 month, they are giving us 3 months visas. And the joy about it is, if you can get an employer that can give you a contract, higher chances of you getting a work visa is very high. It's very high. It's very, just like the Bahrain syndrome. People came in with 1 month extendable to 3 months visa, and if you can get an employer, I was a benefactor of such products. I traveled with a 1 month tourist visa to Bahrain, and I got there. I got a job with a German company that transferred my visa for me when Bahrain visa was still going, not anymore now, mostly. So guys, keen to this opportunity. See beyond just going to work. Just like I said, some people are babbling here. Even in my own case scenario, my wife cooks. She sells food. She doesn't work for anybody. So she stresses herself in the kitchen, not going to go and work for somebody, because she can make what the employer will give her, and she will still have her time to sleep. She will still have her time to rest. She decides when she wants to rest and when she wants to work. I don't know if you get it. So sometimes it's not about just going to no. Sometimes not like that. So let's look beyond the lines, especially for those of you who are skilled, that you can venture into businesses. You can get to Vietnam, make some money, work, make some money. You can register businesses as well in most of these countries. Yeah, it works that way. In Kazakhstan, I have a registered business here in Kazakhstan. Yeah, for trading. I bring goods for people and stuff like that. So personally for myself, mostly for my business here in KZ, we sell stuffs and other things like that. So generally, there are just a lot of opportunities people can leverage on in every country. And Vietnam is still a very fresh country. The hype never cast. Nigerians that are still there, they are doing fine. And there's a Nigerian embassy in Vietnam. Yes, Nigeria has a very good relationship with Vietnam. So these things makes it a little bit strong. There are a lot of Nigerians that have been there. Some people have been there for 15 years, properly settled. They are settled. So these countries are still very much more open, and they are active and they are flying. So we can key into this opportunity, and we can leverage on whatsoever we can leverage on in this country, guys. So that's for Vietnam. Make your research properly, and to get it done, you get it right. And Oman is still much more available. Qatar is still much more available. Australia tourist visa is available. Mostly for people who have the right documents, family ties, and they can provide us with enough bank statements, like enough fund in their bank accounts. Yeah, maybe like if it's individual, maybe like 4-5 or thereabout. But chances of approval is still 50-50. The immigration decides. So, and in most cases, the deposits are always non-refundable because they don't refund it back to us. So, these are conditions I always tell people when you are putting in or you are applying for these visas. Now, currently, we have a lot of tourist visas for Schengen that are flying. We have Spain, Portugal, Germany for now has closed. We have Spain. Spain is still flying. We have Portugal. We have China. China is flying because there's a trade fair going on that is going to happen in China, I think this year. So we are using that opportunity to get tourist visa for people, business visa for people to China. It's a 3-month visa. So people can also leverage on this for those who want to go to China as well. Yeah. So in most cases, I won't be able to, I won't tell you about conversion for China or stuff like this. No, we just provide with the tourist visa. Most people, even for Schengen, for the Spain and for the Portugal, we just provide you with the visa alone. The questions of can I convert? Mostly people who take those visas, they know why they are traveling. Some of them have families in Schengen. Some people, they just want to get to Schengen and go and make their life and go and settle down. So you don't rely on agents that don't let anybody bobo you on that one. Don't waste your time. If you go there, except you know somebody here, maybe we can link your, but you are going on your own. You go and face the reality. If you are seeking asylum, you're going to face it yourself. If you are looking for a partner to get married to, you're going to face it yourself. So it's going to be you and you alone. So let's know the truth and don't waste time on all these ones. Can I convert? No, let's waste time on it. You get there, you sort yourself. That's the way it is most times. That's the way it is. So I always advise that people who have families over there or who have friends that can probably guide them and help them to settle in well are much more advisable. So for Spain, Portugal, China tourist is available. Vietnam is going as well. The problem we have with Kazakhstan is you cannot convert your tourist visa. Not anymore. So that's the issue we have with Kazakhstan. Then also, Albania is going. I don't do tourist for Albania. It's work visa, and we get it through company registration because most companies are not willing to offer or to give us contracts that we can use to apply for work permits or for apply for visa to Albania. So in most cases, we only get it through a company registration where we meet 2 or 3 people together, open a business formation for them, get a contract for them, and boom, we apply for their permit, boom, we apply for their visa. And that's the secret, and that's the way we get the visa for Albania. Many people came to my DM asking me, oh, you don't have a 3-month tourist visa. Someone asked me that, oh, you don't, I learned that they've been deporting people at point of entry. Yes. If you travel with a tourist visa to this country, because they use cable visa, they use an e-visa, Albania use e-visa. I think it's still one of the European countries that uses e-visa. Yeah, they use e-visa. If the inviting party doesn't pay insurance and doesn't pay tax, at point of entry, they will deny you entry. Yes, it's very possible that even with a valid visa, they will deny you entry. If your invited party doesn't pay tax or doesn't pay insurance, they will deny you. So that's why we are even using the opportunity to make sure that we are using our own part business formation to get it, so that once you start afresh and you enter, you have to just keep maintaining that company information, pay taxes, pay your insurance once in a year, and you do the right thing on the company information so that you can always maintain your visa. So guys, these are much more available. Then for Kyrgyzstan, not Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Nigerians are not eligible. Other nationalities, Ghana, Cameroon, other African nationalities are eligible, but Nigerian has been banned for Kyrgyzstan tourist visa, and even the work visa, Nigerians cannot apply. So these opportunities are still very much more open. For New Zealand, I stopped taking application because the rate of rejection is too much. Those people, they are very stingy with visa. Too much. It's not the NZTE, tourists New Zealand visa. Yes, not NZTE rubbish. NZTE is not a visa. is for cruise. People who want to maybe, visa waiver countries for people who are transiting through New Zealand. So it's not a visa. NZT is not a visa. We applied for proper tourist visa, and most of the application we did, like 4 or about, were rejected. The last one I did for somebody from Nigeria, I think the reason was the marriage date was very close. It's not even up to 1 year. So they rejected that. They won't grant such visa, knowing that they just got married, and who knows, maybe got married for the purpose of wanting to just travel. He could easily leave his family and not go back to Nigeria again. It's very funny. But that was the reason why the visa was rejected. There have not been any rejection based on finances before. It's been home ties in most cases. So guys, these opportunities are these packages, Oman 2 years, Qatar 2 years, Vietnam, China, Spain, Portugal, Australia, Kyrgyzstan for other nationalities, excluding Nigeria, are much more available now. So you can key into these opportunities. Think wisely while you choose. And I'm going to use this to end this. As I've started, and I said, for most of you who are traveling, maybe for the first time, basically, this is my advice. Don't be too obsessed with, can you get job on arrival for me? Don't be too obsessed with it. Opportunities are available in every country. There are people in Libya, there are people in Morocco, there are people in Kazakhstan. Even for the fact that they are not giving us a work visa, people are leveraging on the opportunities they can leverage on, and they are making their cool money. So I picked a guy at the airport on Friday morning, last week Friday, yes, I think. Was it last week Friday? Yes, on Monday, sorry, I think on Monday morning. I picked him from the airport, and after we did all the necessary registration, he opened his bank account here in Kazakhstan. He started growing. Oh, bro, how far I walk? I just told him one thing. I said, especially the case study of Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan not be place where you go to pay money to get job. The problem is there's no paper. Locals where you go meet today, they will tell you, say they will help you find job. I wasn't the one that gave him job. He got job himself. I spoke with guys, oh, please, in case there are opportunities, please, let's assist this person in any way we can assist. They said, okay, we'll speak with our boss, we'll get back to you. Nobody has gotten back to me. The boy messaged me the following day after we opened account. Bro, I don't go work. Which kind of work? Construction job. Praise God. At least you can work, you can earn, you can be able to pay your bills, and you don't have to call your family back at home. So, not to talk of countries where they have better opportunities and better offers. So, opportunities are everywhere. Why I'm saying this is because most of the times people come to the DM and they will get job for me on arrival. Sometimes it pisses me off. I just feel maybe it's because of the knowledge gap. Because a job that you go and get stuck to, that they'll pay you 200,000, you will use that opportunity. You will get to that country and go and look for a job yourself, and the company will offer you 500,000. So people don't know these things. These things are secret. People don't know these things. So please, guys, I share from my own personal experience. When I was in Bahrain, they were even paying for jobs. The guy said they were going to pay 120 BD. 120 BD was around $300. I told my friend, I said, I'm not going to pay 5 kobo. And I'm not even interested in this job. The salary is too low. I'm worth much more than this. We stayed in the house. I will be waking up, applying for jobs, calling, doing research. When the opportunity later came, I got a job that paid me, the same security job that was offering me $300 to work from Mondays to Sundays without off day. Fuck. 12 hours. I got the same job, 8 hours, $700. No accommodation, yes. I have the choice to live in the right place I want to live, not with all these Banga people that are very dirty. I had the choice to live with the right place I need to live, where I should live or something. $700, and I work for 8 hours, and I have one off day in a week. My bro, can you say that is being wise enough? So don't go and tag yourself to something that will choke you, and you will not be able to live, and you'll be finding yourself in big problem. So guys, opportunities are everywhere. Leverage on the opportunities available now. Thank you so much, my subscribers. I really appreciate you. I've been very tired. I've been working on the system since morning, and I've had little over the week. It's just been work, and little time to rest. Just making research and doing the right things on documents and applications and stuff like that. So for those who have submitted the Vietnam application, we've been able to do one for one of my madam here on that's a subscriber. Thank you for trusting us with your work. Thank you for believing it. We did it, it came out, and there's no pressure, we deliver. If it's not going, I will tell you it's not going. If you come and meet me, can you do UKCS for me? I will tell you, bro, I know they do them, I know Sabi do them. So most people come in my DM, oh, you are truthful. It's a choice. This is business. What I want to deliver for you. If I deliver for you, I know you can recommend me. Even if you don't recommend me, I want us to still be in conversation together. It's not a big deal. I don't see it. It's a choice. Yeah. So, yeah, I appreciate the fact that people say, oh, you're a good man. Yeah, it's good to be good. Yeah, but I still feel it's a choice because this is business. People pay you, you deliver for them, you get your profit, you give them what they paid for. That is business. But most of the times, the problem we have with I have colleagues, and this is what I tell them: don't go and be doing. Now, if you do this one, now so we deliver. And this is one funny thing about me: a job that I'm not dealing directly with the sponsor, I hardly take it. And that's why I don't do this UKCO, because I don't know any. I have people there, but I don't have the right channel. And that's why I don't even have interest. So let us focus on Asia. Let us focus on the Middle East. That we know that 100% this visa, I can go any length to confirm it for you. I can go any length to defend it for you because I know what it is. I know what it entails. I know what it's written there. So that's the way it is, guys. So thank you so much for subscribing. For new subscribers, thank you. Don't just watch this video. Make sure you share with your friends. Thank you so much, and let us have a lovely night rest from over here. Today is 27th of October 2023 from Kazakhstan. Thank you so much, guys. See you soon. Good night.